What happened after you had sex with your best friend? We fell in love and dated for a couple of years, got engaged. Then she died suddenly of a PE at 25. That was 13 years ago. I still miss her. She was one of the best people I've ever known. Edit. Correcting the time. We had gotten drunk to celebrate me getting into med school, and 8 years of repressed sexual tension just poured out in a single night. The next 3 days, we were both in a panicked daze. I thought I had lost my best friend for the best sex of my life, and I couldn't stop thinking it wasn't worth it. The sex was mind-blowing, but no one made me feel as safe or as happy, and I would trade anything to keep that. He asked, would it really be so crazy if we tried dating? We moved in together a month later. We've been together now for 7 years, got engaged, saving up for a house and wedding. He's still my best friend. So what I'm getting here is that it's either a fantastic idea, or a terrible idea. We bought an air fryer and a water cooler for our house, so I guess you could say things are pretty serious. Unfortunately, we stopped being best friends after that. I hated doing it with her cause she said, "You are like a brother to me," after doing it. She became my kinda girlfriend, and we've been taking things slow. We went to sleep, and are married for 8 years now. We got married, 3 kids, a grandson, and 37 years later I still don't regret it. He hates me now. Married her, knew she was in it for the long con. We did a FWB thing for about 3 years. Whenever we were both single, we'd hook up. She lived about 300 miles away. We used to sort of dance around the possibility of actually dating, even getting married, but we never pulled the trigger. The distance was too much, I think. We loved each other very much. Got to the point where whether it was platonic or romantic love was difficult to tell, and weirdly, neither of us was in a rush to figure it out. I guess we both had faith it would work itself out as it was supposed to. And it did. She met a great guy, dated him, and married him. I performed the ceremony. After it was over, at the reception, I gave her a hug and she kissed my cheek and smiled a little flirtatiously. We both knew it was the last time she'd give me that look, and said, "Thanks for marrying me." It was one of the most purely loving, intimate moments of my life. We are still close, not like before, but we still love each other deeply, and we always will. That love just has a more clearly defined label now, and it's a label we both respect and cherish. So yeah, it's not always a sad ending. Sometimes it's just a weird and beautiful intermission.